In today's world, dating is no longer just a game for the young. Many women in their middle years or older still long for a sincere and meaningful romantic connection. They carry life experience, have been through ups and downs, and know clearly what they need. Yet many of them still feel as if they have been left behind. You may have asked yourself, I am independent, I communicate well, I take care of myself, so why do I still feel invisible in the dating world? The truth is, you are not lacking anything. The issue lies in how you express what you already have. Modern society often glorifies youth, causing many older women to quietly shrink themselves and lose the natural light they once carried. But it is at this very age that you have the strength to become the most magnetic version of yourself. A recent study by Pew Research showed that more than half of single men over 40 feel lost in the modern dating scene. They are not looking for a young girl, but are drawn to women who make them think, who linger in their minds, and who they want to return to. And that attraction does not come from appearance. It comes from confidence in the way you show up in a relationship. This article does not teach you how to pretend to be busy, how to look younger, or how to play guessing games. Instead, it helps you reconnect with yourself, and from there, radiate an energy that mature men cannot look away from. Together, we will explore 4 secrets that the most captivating women live by. There is no drama, no loud moves, only subtle but powerful shifts. They do not try to be attractive. They simply live in alignment with who they are, and that is what makes them unforgettable. Part 1. Why many older women feel overlooked in the dating world. Age does not take away attractiveness, but it does change how society perceives that attractiveness. While media and social platforms often celebrate youthful appearances, many seasoned women feel as if they have been pushed to the sidelines. The feeling of being invisible does not come from being less attractive, but from a lack of recognition from the world around them. One common mistake is trying to fit into dating rules made for younger people. You start overanalyzing messages, waiting for others to make the first move, or pretending to be comfortable with things you do not truly want. All of that only pulls you further away from your true self. Many women believe they need to lower their standards, so they will not be seen as difficult. But doing so does not make you more appealing. In fact, it dims your uniqueness, the very quality that is your greatest strength at this stage in life. A 2021 survey by Pew Research showed that over 57% of single men over 40 feel a lack of connection in modern relationships. But when they meet a woman with a strong personality, who knows what she wants? They are deeply drawn to her, even if she is not the type they are used to. So the issue is not your age. The real question is how clearly and confidently you present yourself. When you live true to who you are, speak your needs, hold on to your values, and stop apologizing for them, you are no longer overlooked. The journey to becoming magnetic in your mature years begins when you let go of expectations that were never meant for you. You no longer have to play the role of the agreeable woman. You have every right to be a deep, honest, and vibrant woman. And the beautiful truth is this: mature men are looking for exactly that kind of woman. Part 2. Communicating with confidence, calm, and clarity. Attractiveness does not come from fancy words. It comes from delivering your message with certainty, clarity, and without asking for permission. Mature men are not drawn to vague talk or guessing games. They are drawn to women who speak their minds, without overpowering others, without demanding too much, and without needing approval to be themselves. A study from Stanford University found that men respond more positively to a communication style researchers call non-performative confidence. This means expressing your thoughts calmly, without drama, without trying to please, simply because it is your truth. Picture a woman saying, "I do not enjoy unclear texting. If you are serious, give me a call." There is nothing harsh about that sentence. It is clear, brief, and shows she knows her worth. And that is exactly what makes it powerfully attractive. Lisa, 40 years old, once dated a man who often broke promises. Instead of complaining or staying silent, she sent a simple message: "You seem like a good person, but consistency matters to me. If this is not a match, that is okay." No judgment, no anger, just clarity. As a result, he called her the next day and treated her more seriously. Confident communication is not loud. It is steady. It is not about winning. It is about connecting. When you speak this way, you are not just heard, you are respected. And in a world where so many people try to please others, clarity becomes a breath of fresh air. It makes you stand out, not because you are loud, but because you are real. Part 3. Maintain your own life and let men enter it naturally. An attractive woman is not someone who gives up her life for a man. She is someone who keeps her schedule, her passions, and her relationships intact. Even when starting a new relationship, she does not revolve around a man. She lets a man revolve around a life that is already full. Women in their mature years often have stable careers, clear interests, and strong social circles. When they choose not to give up those things to please someone, they do not come across as distant. They become more respected. A 10-year study from the University of Michigan, tracking over 700 couples, showed that the most lasting relationships are those where both people maintain their independence and personal interests. This not only keeps the attraction alive, but also builds mutual respect. Michelle, 52, is a clear example. She has a set routine: yoga on Wednesdays, hiking on weekends, and a book club once a month. When she began seeing Adam, she did not cancel her plans. Instead, she said, "I would love to see you on Friday after my class." Adam did not feel rejected. He felt lucky to be welcomed into her world. Keeping your own life does not mean you are inflexible. It means you have your own value and you put yourself first. A mature man is not looking for someone who is always available. He is looking for someone who makes him want to rearrange his life, to make time for her. Independence and intention are signs of a mature, grounded woman. When you show that you do not need a man to complete your life, but are open to sharing it with the right one, you create a deep and lasting kind of attraction. Part 5. The Art of Subtle Flirting, Creating Connection Without Pressure. Flirting is not a shallow game. It is an artful form of communication. When done with subtlety, flirting not only creates a connection, but also sparks curiosity and brings a fresh energy to a relationship. The key is to do it naturally, without expectation, without pressure. Many older women believe that flirting is something only young people do, but the truth is quite the opposite. Life experience, emotional insight, and the ability to read a moment allow mature women to flirt with grace without trying too hard. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that light, responsive, and non-pressuring flirting significantly increases attraction between two people in both short-term and long-term connections. This is especially true for men who are tired of pretense or interactions heavy with expectations. Flirting in your mature years does not need to be bold. Sometimes all it takes is a warm glance, a well-timed smile, or a playful comment to create a spark. Tanya, 55, has a go-to line whenever someone asks about her work. "I keep people curious. If you want to know more, let's meet again." It is witty, gentle, and full of charm, enough to spark interest without pressure or confusion. What makes flirting attractive is not trying to make someone like you. It is about creating a space where both people feel at ease to interact naturally. It is the energy of ease, no chasing, no forcing. It is allowing yourself to enjoy the moment without trying to control the outcome. And that sense of freedom is exactly what makes you more magnetic than ever. Part 6. Hold clear standards. Never apologize for your principles. One of the clearest signs of emotional maturity is the ability to set boundaries and keep them. For older women, this is not just a personal matter. It is a powerful and natural expression of self-worth. You do not need to raise your voice to be heard. You do not need to threaten to walk away to be respected. When you know what you want and what you do not want in a relationship, and you express that calmly, you are sending a powerful message. I have value and I will not negotiate that. Many people hesitate to set standards, fearing they will be seen as difficult, arrogant, or rigid. But the truth is, mature men are not drawn to what is easy. They are drawn to clarity, to women who know what they are looking for, and are willing to walk away if it is not there. A 2019 study from the Gottman Institute found that couples where the woman clearly stated her standards from the beginning were over 40% more likely to maintain a serious relationship. This is more than a statistic. It is proof of a simple truth. Clarity creates safety and direction. Sandra, 49, once told a man on their second date, "I am not looking for something unclear. I date with purpose. I am not in a rush, but I will not accept chaos." Her words did not cause an argument. They left him speechless and thinking about her for months. Standards are not demands. They are signposts that show others where they need to stand. If they want to be part of your life, and when you are not afraid to lose someone, by holding to your principles, you become free. Free in your mind and your emotions, and in your choice of a partner. True attraction does not come from pleasing others. It comes from being honest with yourself. And when you live that way, it is not just men who are drawn to you. The whole world takes notice. Conclusion. You do not need to become someone else to be loved. You only need to be yourself. A mature woman who understands her worth and is unafraid to express it. Age does not take away your charm. On the contrary, it brings depth, confidence, and a refined way of showing up in life. When you know how to communicate clearly, maintain your own life, flirt with ease, and stand firm in your values, you do more than attract men. You inspire everyone who has the chance to know you. Remember, mature men are not looking for perfection. They are looking for honesty, peace, and a woman who makes them feel deeply connected. And you can absolutely be that woman, not by trying to be chosen, but by being true to who you are. If you found these reflections helpful, we invite you to stay connected with the Light of Wise Elders channel, a place that honors the beauty, depth, and strength of mature women. We believe age is not the end of love. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one that is richer and more complete. Please subscribe, share this message, and let us know your thoughts. Because the journey to self-love and being truly loved always begins with awareness.